Dome Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, all hail Kalle Sauerland. All hail Kalle Sauerland. We'll say it together one time. All hail Kalle Sauerland. For those who don't know, I say it all the time. That's the guy behind the WBSS tournaments, right? Going on for about 2 years. That cruiserweight tournament last year, that super middleweight tournament last year. Now he's got it this year in the junior welterweight and somewhere down low, bantamweight or something. I'm not sure what the other one is, weight class. And he's going to do 2 weight classes a year, right? In these weight classes, we like it because those are people getting into there, the top 8 fighters that have balls, get in there and find out within 18 months who the best is in that division. And we as fans, most of us that are really just fans of boxing and not fans of a boxer, want to find out who the best is in these weight divisions. Like I told you guys weeks ago, you got 17 weight divisions, and in every weight division is 5 or 6 champions, depending on how you look at it. Right? We have 4 sanctioning bodies, 2 sanctioning bodies coming through the back door with the IBO and the IBA, right? And then you got the WBA regular champion. Regular champion, right? And now people not even calling regular champion. Look at Canelo going up to fight a regular champion, but they're not going to be calling him that. Look at Jarrell Miller going over here to fight for the regular championship, but they're not going to be calling him that, right? That's because it's not even really a championship. They need to do away with it, but they don't. We have all of these champions, right? All these champions in one weight division. So Kalle Sauerland is trying to clean that up, along with the boxers who are entering these tournaments, especially last year's cruiserweight tournament. It was incredible to see the best 8 fighters in the cruiserweight division get in it, except Dennis Lebedev. He's the only one that didn't get in it, and who cares? Because like Chris Eubanks Sr. said, anybody that's not into these tournaments are suspect. And that is the truth. Only people that won't be entering these kind of tournaments are those that feel entitled. Those that have those fans, diehard fans, that say they're the best, but don't want them to prove it. Every time you do something that say something about these fighters that don't want to prove they're the best, but hey, they're the best, then they get upset at you. I did a video about the left and right yesterday, saying that, hey, man, he might as well retire if he's not going to fight any of these guys. Because they're just there. Everyone's there. Now you're getting comments talking about, well, he should fight easy fights. Right? Yeah, well, then he can't be the best and do that. Yes, he can fight easy fights and get money for your family. Of course, it's prize fighting. We know that. But then, damn it, you're not the best. You're just a good fighter. We can't be calling people the best in 25 years. We can't be calling people the best and stuff we've never seen before and all these accolades, but he can't fight it and prove it. That's where the buck stops, right? And this is what Kalle Sauerland is saying. Kalle Sauerland said, I'm going to put this article in the description box. I'm going to paraphrase. He said, this tournament is for the people who want to put their nuts on the line, okay? He said it's easy to sit outside these tournaments and say, oh, I'm going to take the winner of the tournament. I'm going to take some easy fights until they finish the tournament, and I'm going to take the winner. He says it's easy to do that. But these guys that are entering these tournaments, hats off to them. Kudos to them. Props to them. Wherever you are in the type of the part of the world, give them some love. Give Kalle Sauerland some love. Because at the end of the day, boxing fans, we watch it to find out who's the best. And it's not just boxing, like any sport. Any sport. If you're a footballer, who wins the Champions League? You ain't talking about who entered, although the teams that make it to the Champions League are good too. But you want to see who wins the Champions League. If it's the World Cup, you want the World Cup winner to get the star on your jersey, right? You want the NBA champion. You want to win the Super Bowl. Getting there is cool, right? Because you still get to see the show at halftime, but you want to see the winner. Golf, you want to win major championships. Tennis, you want to win Grand Slam tournaments. You want to be number 1 in the world. In every sport, you want to find out who's the best. You don't just anoint somebody like we do in boxing. anoint them the best, and then they don't have to fight nobody to prove it. What is that? Right? So that's why everyone get behind Kalle Sauerland and his idea and the fighters that have done that. Because look what he's produced already, and this has only been going on 2 years. He's produced something that boxing does not see often. Right? Often. Very seldom. And that's an undisputed champion. We have an undisputed cruiserweight champion in Ozek, and he deserves it because he did not fight one time at home. I've said it a million times. Terrence Crawford, he did this without the WBSS tournament with Julius Ndungo. All hail Julius Ndungo for trying to do that. Right? Julius Ndungo went to Russia, went to Scotland, and then he tried to go to Nebraska and then got beat up there, but at least he tried. He's going to always get love from me for at least trying to find out if he's the best. Right? And that's what's going down. That's what we're into. That's what we should all be fans of. When you're not, then you're probably just a fan of that fighter. And let me just be honest with you guys. Most people are following fighters for the wrong reasons. You know, if they look like you, if they're the same nationality, come from the same country, or what are all those things. Right? Hey, man, can the dude fight? Oh, cool, man. That dude's an earthling. I'm digging him. Or not. You can get your hate on him. Right? But a lot of people hate people so much they can't even see that some of these people are good fighters. Right? It's ridiculous. Boxing fans are some weird dudes. But Kalle Sauerland is trying to clean that up. And let's get behind him. We get behind all these other promoters that'll say, hey, you know, my fighter ain't going to fight nobody right now. But I'm not going to fight this guy. I'm not going to fight them. Nobody's worthy of fighting him. My fighter's the best, but he doesn't have to fight anybody. We get behind these guys because we traditionally know all these promoters. We know all the names. Right? I don't got to mention them for years. This promoter promotes, this advisor is this manager, all that stuff. This dude is saying at the end of the day, you get a Muhammad Ali trophy and a big bag of money. Right? I hope some sponsors get behind him so the big bag of money could be even bigger, make this thing more lucrative, that everybody can start attending these tournaments, because at the end of the day, that would only be good fights. The quarterfinals of that cruiserweight last year was awesome. You had a Marco Huck in the quarterfinal. Right? Lojacek. All that stuff in quarterfinals. Awesome tournaments. Right? This is what time it is. So, yeah, I'm behind him. And you know what? Kalle Sauerland, get loud on him. Tell him what time it is. Fighters that get into these tournaments are fighters that want to put their nuts on the line. He said, excuse his language, but there you go. Put them nuts on the line, and at the end of the thing, give these people some money so they can keep doing this. I think it's awesome, right? I think it's awesome, and it sticks out like a sore thumb when you're looking at all the fighters that we're having to endure. We love fighters, we love the boxers, but it's a lot of stuff going on with these sanctioning bodies and all of these champions, and people don't have to fight nobody. You got people coming out now saying that other champions nowadays, other champions are not worthy of fighting their fighter. It makes no sense to fight these guys. Right? What do you mean? It doesn't make sense to fight another champion. So then to get rid of all that stuff, I'm behind Kalle Sauerland, and I think you guys should be too. All hail Kalle Sauerland. Domo Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.